In an old abandoned neighborhood, there was a house known among the people as Number 17. It is said that anyone who entered this house never returned from it. Rumor has it that the house was built on an old cemetery and that angry spirits dwell inside. On a dark, stormy night, Khaled and his friends decided to visit the house to test the truth of the stories. There were 4 of them, and their mocking laughter filled the place, believing that everything was just a myth. As they entered the dilapidated wooden door, they suddenly felt the air become heavier, and the cold penetrated their bones. The first room was empty, except for a rocking chair that moved slowly as if someone was sitting on it. They ignored it, but they heard a whisper saying, "Wasn't death enough?" They walked cautiously into the long, dark corridor. On the walls, drawings of hands appeared as if they were trying to get out. Abdullah, one of the friends, felt a hand grabbing his shoulder. He turned around and found nothing, but the spot where the hand had grabbed it had become black and wrinkled as if it had been burned. In the middle of the house, they found a large mirror. When they looked at it, its glass did not reflect their image, but rather showed other people wearing old clothes and looking at them angrily. Suddenly, a hand came out of the mirror and grabbed Suad, one of the group. She screamed, trying to escape, but the hand pulled her inside before the others managed to save her. The rest ran towards the door, but the closer they got, the longer the house seemed to imprison them. From afar, they heard the sound of terrifying laughter and footsteps approaching them. In the morning, the residents arrived at the house after hearing screams at night. They found the door open, but there was no sign of Khaled or his friends. On the large mirror, there were words engraved, "They have joined us." Since that day, the house became darker, and everyone who passed by it began to hear groaning sounds coming from inside, as if those who entered it were trying to call for help, but to no avail.